Good morning and welcome to Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. My name is Greg.
I'm exhausted by the way that you are doing. That looks exhausting.
Well, there was a lot of. Sometimes you got to mix it up, you know.
There was a lot of extra movement in while you were talking. Like if I was moving like this when I was talking the whole time, exhausting.
No, it's exhausting and tiring. But look, sometimes you got to mix it up for the listeners. You got to mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. I'm Greg Benson.
I'll accept it.
Okay, all right.
Listen, I want
Greg,
to start.
It's really nice to do this for you. I wanted to say something before we move on.
Yes. You say something, and I also want to say something.
Adam Scott was on Amy Poehler's podcast, and they were talking about...
Adam Scott, of course, everybody knows Adam Scott from the many television shows and movies that he's been in, such as Darren Stevens' Hamburger.
Well, I watched a movie with you called Bad Movies Live, which you could. When is that? When do you do Bad Movies Live?
I've never heard of it. What is that?
Oh, okay. Well, I watched a movie called Torque that Adam Scott is in.
Torque. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, I watched it with you.
Really?
On Bad Movies Live. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Anyway,
continue.
He was talking about another podcast he does. Are you talking you two to me? And with a friend, with another dude, and he said to her that the podcasts are the only way that men can talk to their friends on a regular basis. Is podcasts. They do podcasts. That's the only way men hang out.
You know, I mean, it's kind of true because otherwise, you know, you and I would see each other once a year, maybe twice. I am coming right now. And
okay,
I'm going to be... No. Let me finish.
I hope not. I really hope not.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
I am coming in my pants to Wisconsin.
No, God.
No. I'm just saying
You're going to wear pants?
I'll be wearing
You're
pants
not
when
wear shorts?
I go to Wisconsin.
You're not going to wear shorts?
No,
I guess
it might be chilly.
When are you coming?
I never wear shorts on a plane because if there's an emergency, you don't want to have to slide down that slide in shorts. That's why I never wear shorts. Sometimes I see people in shorts and flip-flops, and I'm like, oh, you're not prepared at all when the rapture happens. There might be the rapture, you know?
Okay.
Let's say you're on a plane and then the rapture happens. You got to wear jeans.
You're always wearing lots of clothes.
Never.
Because the rapture, you could be anywhere when the rapture happens.
Let me just say something, and I have a feeling it's going to be the title to this episode. Never wear shorts to the rapture.
That's pretty good.
You gotta be prepared. All right, I'm writing that down.
Okay. These are good. These are good one-liners. They're not necessarily good for titling things, but they're good one-liners, and that's how we title things.
That's how you title stuff. And frankly, people are going to be like, "Oh shoot, I was planning on wearing shorts to the rapture. Now I guess I won't do that." You're like, "No. You got to be ready. You got to be dressed appropriately for the rapture."
Sure. Anyway, you were saying something. Oh, yeah.
Well,
you're coming here. You're coming here when?
What's that? What?
You're coming here when?
I'm going to be there end of September for the FolksCon 4.
You might want to wear pants.
Yeah,
for
and
that.
You know what? I would like on that Sunday night following FolksCon for us to do a Bad Movies Live with Aaron from his place like we did last year because it was super fun.
Let's do it.
Okay,
but if we weren't doing this podcast, we visit you once a year, it seems, usually.
Yep. And this year you even cut your trip short. You left early, which I thought was rude.
Because you rudely got COVID.
Well, I didn't get COVID on purpose. My wife gave it to me.
Oh, she gave it to you on purpose?
Yes, on purpose. She did.
Okay. Wow. You might want to get some counseling. But anyway, so if we weren't doing this podcast, would we even be friends, Greg? We'd probably forget each other exists.
I mean, there's really no way to tell, except that I also do not do podcasts with all of my other friends.
Yeah.
And I don't talk to them as often.
See?
You have to make a conscious effort to speak to your friends, to retain friendships, especially as you get older. When you're young, you're in your 20s, you're just out of college, you're not in a relationship, you're dating, and you're just hanging out with your friends all the time. You could see your friends every day, and you often do, and that's a common thing when you're younger. And then all of a sudden, you get yourself a girlfriend, or you get a steady wife, as they call it. You're going steady with
I mean,
your wife
if it's your wife, they should be steady.
You get yourself a steady wife, and maybe you get.
You can just say wife, and then it should be implied that it's steady.
A kid or two. Maybe you get a steady kid. Yeah. You know, a kid that you're with most of the time.
Well, it's your kid regardless of if you're there or not.
I'm just saying, maybe you have a baby in the house. Maybe there's not. You know, there might be a baby.
Okay.
You won't even know till you find it. You got to look for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not automatically there.
Yeah, so, that's true. So you need projects to have reason to hang out with your friends.
Yeah. And then so your life gets busy, and then you have to make an effort. That's why there are certain friends that we both make equal effort, and then the friends where, you know, after a while I realized if I'm just constantly the one to be texting or calling or trying to set up lunches or whatever with certain friends, and they never initiate. After a while, I just sort of let them go. I'm like, you know, it was nice being friends with them. I still like them, but I don't want to be the guy who does all the work. And I'm sure everyone can identify with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about initiating anything unless it's project based, because I guess I'm a stereotypical man.
See, there's nothing stereotypical about me. I like friendships. Yeah. I like people. I like to get together with people. I feed off their energy.
I like
yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm feeding off your energy right now.
Uncomfortable. I like people, but I feel like I can't just for no reason be like, let's go hang out. I mean, I can once in a while, but but most of my friends live far away. So
what you're saying is you like people, but not in person.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. Listen, here's what I wanted to say at the very beginning of the podcast, because I felt like I needed to start off, and now we're like 7 minutes into it, so now I feel like this is a bit belated. But I wanted to apologize to everyone right off the bat, just to say that I am really sorry. I did not mean to offend any of you. I truly didn't mean to, and I'm sorry.
Okay. When did you offend?
No, I'm talking about for whatever I'm going to say in this episode. I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but I'm sure I'm going to say something that offends a lot of these cunts who listen to this thing.
Okay.
Because, these cunts get offended easily.
See, right now you're being offensive, Greg.
What are you talking about? I'm apologizing. I just apologized.
That's not a free pass to do whatever you want. Apologizing before the offense.
I don't know what I'm going to say before I don't plan these things ahead of time.
I know.
All I'm saying is
just try to make the right choice.
Let me say it as gently as possible.
Yeah.
When the cunts who are listening to us get offended.
So why are you calling them that? What are you calling them?
Calling them what? What are you saying?
You used the C word, Greg. And
C word.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I understand you can't use that on YouTube. That's the one word you're not supposed to say. You get demonetized for using the C word. That's what Aaron Yonda said. Because he's been doing live streams, and they've been going to Twitch and YouTube, and now apparently he can't say the C word. So when he was
what about if you're in England? Because they use that word all the time. It's not as offensive over there.
I know, because they realize, look, everyone's they're all just a bunch of cunts. That's why they use it all the time. Anyway, so I just want to apologize.
Luckily, we're not monetizing our YouTube videos right now.
No,
So we're fine.
You know what we should be though.
Oh, you want to monetize them?
Yeah, let's monetize everything.
Okay, because that's the opposite of what you said before.
Yeah, let's do that now. Let's do that.
Okay, we're going to start monetizing again. Great.
Yeah. Just don't monetize this one because it has the word cunt in it a lot.
I'll try. I'll see what happens.
Okay, listen. On the last episode, it was sort of a cliffhanger episode. The entire episode, we were teasing.
Greg, let me interrupt you for a second.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you seen the movie Cliffhanger? Have you seen the movie?
Jesus Christ.
Cliffhanger. Have you seen the movie?
You're talking about the Sylvester Stallone movie?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Okay, moving on. Let's go.
Okay, great. So we were teasing people about a practical joke they could play on their friends. That was in the last episode. And then by the end of the episode, never even got around to telling them. No joke, I'm going to tell people now what the practical joke was that I was going to tell them in the last episode. And let me tell you something. When I do, everyone will rejoice. All the woodland creatures will dance.
Can you wait, but can I interrupt?
Sure.
When you said, let me tell you something, can you instead do the let me show you something Jim Carrey catchphrase from
I don't
the 90s?
know what that is. What's that?
He's Fire Ranger Bill from in Living Color.
Oh, yeah.
He got
severely damaged. He got burned in the face.
Yeah, but he would show people safety tips, and then he would say, "Let me show you something," but in his way. You remember that?
I really don't. I don't. I mean, I don't. I think I've just seen like a clip. You know.
Listen, I was a kid in the '90s when he was on In Living Color. That was basically made for me.
Craig, I feel like what you're trying to do is delay so that I don't tell the practical joke again, and I'm committed to telling the practical joke this time.
I'm just trying to talk about interesting things. That's all. That's all I'm doing.
While I'm in the middle of explaining a practical joke to people, you just keep interrupting me.
Greg.
Yes.
Let me show you something. Okay.
All right, guys. So here's what you do. You have to find out if someone is going to be traveling. That's the only preparatory thing that you have to do. You have to find out if someone's it could be a friend or a relative. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. A friend or maybe even a relative. So what you do, you take a piece of paper.
You mentioned that a lot.
And when I say a piece of paper, I mean like a full-size piece of paper, or even like a little notepad thing like this. So it could be something small, could be a big piece of paper. Don't get like a huge cardboard sheet because it's not going to fit, okay?
Okay, I don't think anyone would think to do that.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to. You got to give the details. So you get a little piece of paper, and all you write on it.
Now wait, who are you doing this for?
God damn it! So all you write on it. Here, I'm going to show you. You just write the word "just." Okay, J-U-S-T. You write the word "just." You take that piece of paper and you put it in their suitcase. Close the suitcase, and then later,
I see where this is going.
When they find it, no, don't ruin it. When they find it, and they say, "What's this? What's this doing here?" You say, "I don't know. Shut up, bitch."
Okay. See, I knew you were going to do something other than the obvious answer.
That you packed it just in case?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I mean, if you want to, you could. If you want to be less aggressive, you could say that you packed that just in case. Anyway, there you go.
I mean, that is a pretty funny. If you do it correctly, that is a pretty funny thing to do.
That is funny because when you do it, they're going to be like, "Oh my God, I am a bitch and I should shut up."
Yeah, no. If you do it the correct way.
Oh, the other way. Oh, I thought the correct way was the shut up bitch way. Okay, I have a hard time following your train of thought, Craig.
You really shouldn't say things like that to people.
But what if they are a bitch and they do need to shut up? I mean, did you ever think of that? Sometimes that bitch needs to shut up. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well. Listen, I don't know that you can definitively say someone is a bitch. You could say they are being a bitch. You could say that.
Well, no, I feel like that's even more offensive.
You think so?
Yeah.
At least then you're just describing how they're behaving in that moment. You're not saying that's who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, look. So obviously that was just something that had just like a really short punchline, and I'm not going to do any more things like that with a big build up to a punchline. That's just stupid. I just want to talk to you, and I just want to talk to you about our lives. Okay, can we just do that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you know me.
See, I don't even think
you know me, Craig. I'm not a fancy guy, but I do like to wear a lot of jewelry. Okay. Now you obviously know that about me. So
I've never seen you wear jewelry.
Necklaces,
you wear glasses.
I wear necklaces and earrings and and often I wear those wrist necklaces. You know, they're like a necklace, but they're smaller and they're around your wrist.
No, you know what's odd as you describe this? Like, I've never seen you wear any of this, but I could actually see it.
No.
I think you with earrings might actually work.
Yeah, but do you ever wear one of those wrist necklaces? It's like a necklace, but it's around your wrist.
Yeah, it's called a bracelet.
I think you're thinking of something else.
Sure.
This is like a chain, sort of a necklace, but it's smaller and it goes around your wrist,
like a bracelet.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what it is. Anyway,
okay. What do you think a bracelet is?
I don't know what that is, but I think you're thinking of something else. Anyway, so I was wearing this wrist necklace that I got, and it was new, and I hadn't worn it before, and it's just like a chain, like a simple chain wrist necklace.
Yeah, bracelet.
So I wore it, and my skin broke out underneath it. Like, my skin broke out, and I had to go to a dermatologist.
Okay.
And when I went to the dermatologist, he looked at it. He took off. He said, "Let me take off that wrist necklace."
No, this.
And I'm like,
I'll tell you. I'm going to stop you here for a second and say that this definitely didn't happen because you don't wear jewelry. But you can go on.
You know, I wear a lot of jewelry. I love jewelry.
Okay, sure.
Anyway,
you might like jewelry, but not on you because you don't wear it. But
anyway, he said take off that wrist necklace, and so I did. You know,
sure.
And he said some people might call it by other names, but it's definitely called a wrist necklace. That's what the doctor said to me.
No,
that's what he said.
Why would he bring that up? Would he?
He said anyone who calls that anything other than a wrist necklace is wrong and an idiot. And I was like, okay, well, you don't have to
doctor. There's something wrong with your doctor because listen, I've been on this planet for 44 years and I have never had this conversation about a bracelet before.
Well,
I've never.
It's because it's not a bracelet. It's because it's called a wrist necklace.
People, you and your doctor are the only people who are unaware of the word bracelet for some reason. The only ones. I've never had this. In fact, I have a friend. His name's Ian. He was in a band. He has a band called The Bracelets. So
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Let's just move on. Let's move on.
Okay, sure.
Anyway, after I took it off, he looked at my skin and he says, "Well, what you got there is a chain reaction."
Okay. All right.
You see what I did? I set up a whole story for just a dumb, simple punchline again.
Yeah.
I set up that whole thing. See, can I tell you the truth?
Well, listen,
can I tell you the truth
where
now?
it was going.
I don't wear jewelry, and I know what a bracelet is. All that stuff was just me joking around.
What?
I was making comedy jokes.
Greg.
I know.
Get out of here.
I know. You can't trust me.
Greg, you make comedy jokes?
Kinda.
I don't know if I can be on this podcast anymore because I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe.
All right, then I'll be real with you. Let's just talk real.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure you knew this about me. I collect a lot of 17th century Japanese inlaid ceramic pottery. What?
As soon as you said I collect a lot, I knew you were going to be making something up.
I'm trying to speak to you about a thing that's real. I love 17th century Japanese inlaid ceramic pottery. Why don't you? Why can't you believe that? You've been to my house. You've seen all the pottery.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any pottery.
So when I found out that my local Galleria Mall had a place called a Pottery Barn, I was so excited. So excited.
Yeah.
So I go there. I think you know where this story's going.
No, hang on. Slow down. I'm looking up 17th century Japanese pottery.
Inlaid ceramic pottery. So I go to the Pottery Barn. You know where it's going. And let me tell you something. I walked in there. I'm looking around for the pottery. And they have so much Japanese pottery. Like so much. Their selection was enormous. I got like a porcelain floral bird inlay vase. I got some 17th century Amari covered bowls. I got a lovely
I'm
gold.
I'm still not 100% sure where this one's going yet.
I must have spent over $300,000 on Japanese pottery, and it's a terrific store. I highly recommend it if you're a collector. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pottery Barn. They might even be the sponsor of this episode. If you like 17th century Japanese inlaid ceramic pottery or ceramic, they have that too.
Okay, they have ceramic pottery. What is that?
It's just a different kind of pottery, you know.
You know what? I think is happening here. I think you're talking over a conversation mistake. I think you're talking past one right now. When you said ceramic, I think that was a conversation mistake.
No, I think when you said con and then conversation, I think that was a conversation.
I knew you were going to say that.
I was talking about ceramics and ceramics. The two different types of pottery that were very popular in the 17th century
pottery
Japan.
Made from salami or what?
That's all I'm saying.
Was that not leading to a pun of some kind?
Did
you decide not to do it?
No, I was just telling you like what a great store that is.
Okay, Pottery Barn. Yeah.
Yeah, Pottery Barn. Go check it out, guys.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, Greg.
Yeah.
I care so little about pottery. I wish I cared about pottery, but I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care at all about it. And you know what? You don't either, because you don't have any Japanese pottery at your house, as far as I could tell.
Okay. No, what you're doing, Craig, is you're exposing my lie to everybody, and I don't appreciate it. So when we go back, let's just pretend like we didn't have this conversation, and you rescind what you just said. And we're back, everybody. We're back with Craig Benzine. Craig says he's got something he wants to say to you guys.
Yeah, I don't care much about pottery, and Greg doesn't either.
Okay. You're doubling down on it now.
Yeah,
I need you to rescind what you said.
I can't lie to people.
It's not a lie. It's a fib. You're just gonna. It's just a little fib.
A fib is a lie.
No, it's not.
Is a lie.
No. You just tell them that I have.
What if I?
Tell
I'm
them I
gonna
have
look
all
up the
that pottery.
Wait, hang on a second. Keep whispering.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna look up the definition of fib.
Okay, just when we get back, tell them that I have all that pottery and all that jewelry, because those are the two things I love the most. Okay, we're back, everybody. Craig's going to tell you what the two things I love the most are. Go ahead, Craig. Pottery and jewelry. That's right.
I think the two things you love most
pottery
are
and jewelry.
Kim and Charlie.
Not as much as pottery and jewelry.
Okay. Wow.
Those things are better.
Well, I've never seen it at your house. Greg, I've never seen it.
You know, Craig, I feel like you need to be a more observant person. Like when you go into someone's house, I think the first thing that you need to look for is the inlaid Japanese pottery.
Where is it?
I keep it in the pottery shed.
Well, see, you never took me to the pottery shed.
Okay, well, I guess that was my fault. But that's where I keep it. I have a shed out back called the pottery shed, where I put all that pottery just to get it out of the way so I don't have to look at it all the time. Because if there's one thing that I hate, I hate looking at pottery. I love owning it, hate looking at it.
I don't understand. Why would you?
That's just the way I am,
What's the
man.
point of owning it if you don't want to look at it? It's just pottery. It's just decorative.
Okay, all right. I feel like you're making a good point now.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty good point. Okay. All right.
I made a good point.
You got me on that one, Craig. All right.
Okay, so does that mean you're going to be done throwing pottery into your pottery shed?
I don't think I'm going to buy any more of that. That's stuff. You have no idea how. I told you I spent over $300,000 on pottery last week.
Maybe you should sell it. Can you sell it?
I might. I probably. I mean, you buy pottery, it immediately loses value.
Oh, as soon as you drive it off the lot?
As soon as you smash it. I mean, as soon as you smash it, it loses so much of its value.
That's very true.
And my shed is just filled with smashed Japanese pottery.
Why? So when you put it in the shed, do you throw it into the shed, or what do you do?
I throw it as hard as I can into the shed. I'm trying to get it to land on the shelves, because there's all these nice shelves I built. You know?
Sure. Okay.
And the shelves are all made of glass, and now all of it is broken glass. The shelves are all on the floor, broken shards of glass everywhere.
Great.
Ugh.
Now
it's time for the Patreon-only bonus section, starting now.
This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast.
And that's the end of the Patreon-only bonus section.
I was just about to say that.
Were you?
Yes.
Because it just felt like the timing was right?
Yeah, and I also was thinking, you know, what we're talking about should just be public. Let's just talk about it.
I mean, we really should talk about Yeah, absolutely. Craig was just talking about how often he masturbates. Go ahead, Craig. Tell everybody.
Okay. That's not what we were talking about. And what you just always got to go to the masturbation, don't you?
All right, you don't have to tell it. You don't have to repeat it. That's fine. You guys can listen to the Patreon section and you can hear.
Sure.
He spent 4 minutes talking about how often he masturbates. We're not going to talk about it.
We were talking about steakhouses, and I'm interested in this conversation.
Great,
what's
let's
the best?
do it.
What's your favorite steakhouse?
My favorite. I think you already know the answer to that.
Was that the one I already brought up?
It used to be Chris's Steakhouse. And then Ruth, who apparently was married to Chris, they got a divorce, and she got the steakhouse from Chris. but she didn't want to lose the the name recognition of Chris's
brand.
Steakhouse, so she called it Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, which, let's face it, is a horrible name for a steakhouse.
I think it's actually awesome. It's kind of like a screw you, Chris, sort of.
Yeah. Now, by the way, I might be making up that entire story. I have no idea if it's true or not.
Sure.
But it doesn't matter. It's a great story. So let's say that's why she called it Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Yeah.
And that's why they have the slogan, terrible name, great steaks. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Yeah. That's not their slogan.
You get that filet mignon in medium rare, and you will be, if you're a meat eater, that is, you'll be a happy person. That's all I'm saying. This episode is sponsored by Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Terrible name, great steaks. That's Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You son of a bitch.
Okay, there you go. I was waiting for something. There's got to be something wrong.
Yeah, there had to be something special in there.
How much did they pay us for this?
I don't think they're paying us any. I don't even think we're getting a free steak out of that. That's a huge company. That company makes probably billions. That's probably worth billions of dollars. That company.
Billions?
I would think. I would think they're probably worth $100-200 billion, something like that.
Maybe.
And they have the audacity to make us do a commercial for them and not even give us a free steak.
How did they make us?
I don't know how they did, but obviously they did, because otherwise I wouldn't have done a free commercial for them. All I want is a filet mignon. That's all I want, and maybe 3 side dishes. I want the scalloped potatoes.
I would like probably $200,000 as well.
I just want the steak. And can I get the creamed corn and also the spinach? And
maybe I would get points on their profits. I would like a ongoing payment.
Yeah. And do you do like a half iced tea, half lemonade? I wish that had a name for it.
Maybe equity, equity in the company, basically, is what I want.
I just want
maybe
one meal.
Healthcare benefits. That would be great.
Maybe if tip is included, that's even better. If I could, you're really getting it. I feel like you're being greedy. All I want is a nice meal.
Okay. Well, I guess honestly, a nice meal from them as to sponsor this podcast would probably not even be worth it for them. So that would be more than the budget they would. I'm
going to send this podcast to Ruth's Chris, to their PR department, and I'm going to say, listen to the podcast starting around the 27, 28 minute mark, and you are going to hear us talk all about how we love Ruth's Chris, and all I'm asking you for is a nice dinner for 2. That's all I'm asking.
I didn't say that I love Ruth's Chris yet. Let me say it. I had it once a long time ago, and it was really good.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's way better than Morton's. Morton's too much char. Even if you say like, hey, I don't want all that char on my steak. They're still going to give you a steak covered with char, because that's their thing. Ruth's Chris, they're gonna cook up your steak in sizzling butter, give it to you on a sizzling platter with butter on it, and you're gonna go, oh my God, so good.
Okay.
And they're going to go, this is better than Morton's. And you're going to go, yeah, it is.
They say that? They say that at Ruth's Chris?
That's correct, yes.
I'm going to see if there is one even near me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then, are your lights flickering?
Yeah, this lamp right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This lamp.
Yeah.
Randomly flickers like that.
Oh, yeah. That means your bulb's old. You got to get yourself a new bulb. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
You got to use a brand new bulb.
No, it's like a calculated flicker. It's it seems timed.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does it.
Because after a while, the bulb gets old and it flickers regularly.
That's not it. Because
why don't you
it's
just
been doing that
replace
for a long time.
I know, because the bulb is old. Why don't you replace the bulb, and then we'll see who's right.
It's not the bulb. I don't even know how
you not even going to try it? Are you not even going to try replacing the bulb?
No, that's not what it is.
Okay, man. All right, if you want to live with that flicker, go ahead.
There's no dimming. There's no nothing. Every once in a great while,
can't possibly be the bulb.
Every once in a while, it does a boop, perfectly timed boop, boop, boop.
It's a bulb going bad. Bulb
that is not
going bad.
How that's bulb going bad.
It is.
It's been doing that for years.
Well, why don't you just take that lamp and throw it in the garbage then, and get yourself a better lamp?
I mean, it's really fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That's just fine. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Maybe once from all the money that we're going to save by spending that on an expensive meal at Ruth's Chris, maybe you could use that money to buy yourself a new lamp.
You know what? I'm fine with this lamp. I don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
I don't want to do it. But wait.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I did not expect this. I didn't expect this, Craig.
What?
I'm getting a psychic reading. Okay. I'm getting a man's name. Is there someone here whose name begins with a C? It also has an R in it, something like Corey,
Chris,
or Corey, or Chris. Corey with a Y or with an EY.
No,
a C
Craig.
and an R. Huh?
Craig.
That's it. Is there a Craig here?
Yeah, it's me.
That's you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know that.
And we've never met before. Okay. I'm going to do something for you.
No, we have.
It doesn't matter.
Very publicly.
It's the psychic reading still applies. When I snap my fingers, you will forget you ever had sex with farm animals.
Okay, great. Listen, I just texted my wife.
Hey, Craig, hang on. Hey, let me ask you something.
What?
Hey, let me ask you something.
What?
Have you ever had sex with farm animals?
No.
Okay, it worked. Okay, good.
Okay. Anyway, I just texted her. Are we going to Ruth's Chris tonight? Because there is one not that far from us.
Okay.
And she said, LMAO, no. So we're not.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why would she laugh at that? Does she not like steak?
It's just maybe just because it seems very random. I think she likes Ruth's Chris, but she's got something else to do tonight.
Hang on a second.
So,
I'm going to text China right now.
Okay, text her.
All right. Hey, are you going to Ruth's Chris with Craig tonight? Question mark. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you if and when she replies.
She probably will, unless she's distracted by Ada for some reason.
Oh, so she's home now.
She is home right now.
She's not like you're texting her at work. You're texting her and she's in the same house. Does she get freaked out? She's like, oh my God, the text is coming from this house, just like in a horror film?
No.
Do you remember those horror films like back from the 70s and they get like a text on their cell phone and they'll be like, what is this device?
No.
Why am I holding a screen? It looks like a little tiny computer.
Sure. No, though. No.
So China just replied and she just said no, but she spelled it with way too many O's. You should let her know that no is only spelled with one O.
Okay, I'm going to let her know.
Yeah, text her that. The word no is only spelled with one O.
So you know, no is spelled with one O.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Women love to be corrected on their spelling.
Is that? Yeah. Greg, you probably should avoid generalizations. You should avoid.
Well, I feel like that's a generalization. You're saying to like everyone named Greg that they should avoid generalizations? That's ridiculous. You don't even know all the Gregs in the world. There must be thousands of Gregs in the world.
I forgot how this conversation started. China responded. She said, noir. So she spelled it with zero O's.
Okay.
Yeah, N-A-U-R.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that happens. I mean, sometimes people do that.
Greg, is that a generalization?
A little bit.
Oh, apparently noir is Australian, she's informing me.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I've seen that video. There's a video of a guy sitting with an Australian person who's trying to get them, like a woman, trying to get her to pronounce the word no, and she goes, nar. No. Nar. Yeah.
Nar.
Yeah.
Nar.
Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Nar.
It's fun. That's a lot of fun.
It's fun. People have fun.
Did you see the new Superman movie?
I didn't. I did see the new Fantastic Four movie.
How was that? Was it fantastic? And were there 4 of them?
It was quite good, I thought. I liked it.
I'm looking forward to it. I like the style I've seen in the preview, so I am looking forward to that as soon as that's available. We watched the Superman movie at home as it is intended to watch it on a screen at home.
No,
that's how the filmmakers want it.
No, definitely not. But,
I think so.
Yeah.
And because so many people are saying, "Oh my God, this movie's so good, you got to go see it in the theater." And I'm like, "Hey,
Have
don't
they
tell,
said?
don't
Have
tell
they
me what
said
to."
that?
A lot of
I don't
people, a lot of people like the new Superman movie.
Okay,
got
I feel like I've heard
It's got like
they like it pretty fine.
Got like 83% at Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good. So,
Sure.
so Kim and I watched it, and we often break up movies into 2 nights because we have a child. I don't know if you've ever experienced.
Wait, you often
this.
break up?
No. We break up movies.
Wait, you break up?
Oh God, no! Don't start rumors.
Okay.
Don't you start
Okay.
rumors.
All right. Okay.
You know what you're doing is you're making a generalization. You know,
I don't think I'm making a generalization.
whenever someone joins the army and they work their way up to being a general. That's called a generalization. They have been generalized, and that is something to be proud of.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
Okay,
we
sure.
watched the first hour of the Superman movie a couple nights ago, and neither of us liked it at all. Like it was just that, like the tone was all off. It's like almost like there wasn't even a tone. It was just like, what the fuck's happening in this movie? Everything was confusing. It's a bunch of shit that didn't make sense. There was no chemistry at all between Lois and Clark. And we're like, God damn, why has this movie gotten good reviews? Even the special effects were just unpleasant to watch. They're just unpleasant special effects.
83 is a pretty good review, but I've heard mixed things about it. And also from the trailers, I was worried I would feel the same way, that I wasn't going to like it.
So Kim was done after that first hour. She's like, I don't care about the second hour. I don't want to see it. And I'm like, I just have to see if it gets any better. And then I watched the second hour the next day. And let me tell you something. Second hour, much better. It finally settles into a tone. Lois and Clark finally have some chemistry in that second half. They explain a few of the really dumbass things in the first half, like, oh, okay, all right, now I understand. Now I understand how they got into the Fortress of Solitude without Superman being like, oh, now I understand. Okay, fine. And it got a little bit better. It got better in the second half.
So the new Naked Gun is like, I think that's got like an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Which is high for a comedy.
Or is it even higher than that?
Did you see it?
I didn't like it.
You didn't care for it?
I mean, no, it had some funny parts, but I didn't like it.
I'm going to watch it at home when it's available because the last thing that I want is to be distracted by a theater full of people just laughing all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Laughing.
They weren't laughing. They weren't laughing very much in the theater.
Yeah,
so.
You didn't get a lot of laughs there?
No. So...
my wife just recently watched the original Naked Gun movie with Charlie because they had not watched that. He had not seen it, and he'd not seen Police Squad. I mean, Police Squad was a great show. They only made 6 episodes. They're
I think
great.
I've seen all of them. Yeah.
They are better. They're better than the first movie. So Kim and Charlie watched the first movie, and they thought it was just okay. Like they didn't think it was great.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking that the sequel, which I believe was Naked Gun 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah. Was better than the original. Considerably better than the original.
That might be the one I saw first. Was the sequel. So,
okay. Well, all right then.
And I liked it. Yeah. But I will tell you, Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Pretty good. I liked it.
Now this is all of a sudden become a movie review podcast. Are you guys enjoying this? We're talking about movies.
Yeah. And so James Gunn, who did Superman,
right?
James
Gunn, who kills people. We established in the last episode.
A previous movie that he did that seemed like everyone liked that I didn't like was the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I just really didn't really like it very much.
I think the only really great Guardians of the Galaxy movie is the first one, right? That's a really good one.
Second one's okay, I think, but it gets a little long and boring.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. I am Groot?
Okay, yes, very astute question, Greg. Very astute. Mm-hmm. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay, the answer is no. I'm not.
But I will say yes. I did see the Suicide Squad movie, and I liked that a lot.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that was a lot better than Suicide Squad without the.
Which I didn't see because everyone hated it so much.
Not good.
So
not good.
Really, really hated it.
Isn't it interesting how when they fuck up a movie, sometimes a few years later they go like, "Nah, we better just do that again." Like this did the same thing with Incredible Hulk. Like the Incredible Hulk, the first time, it's like, nah, I don't know. I think they made that movie like twice and it wasn't so good, and then the third time they finally got it. They're like, okay,
yeah, the they did the Ang Lee Incredible Hulk, and it was I went with a friend, but we had to sit separately because the theater was so packed.
Yeah.
I would have walked out of that movie. That would have been one of the only movies I've ever walked out on.
Oh, I've walked out.
But I couldn't because I was with a friend and he was somewhere else in the theater.
Don't you hate when you feel stuck in a theater and you're like, I can't even walk out of this?
Yeah. I was trapped.
I will never forget how I felt when I went with a group of friends to see the movie Basketball, which I hated. And I love the South Park guys. It's a Matt Stone and Trey Parker movie.
Yeah, Peters.
Basketball. Yeah. And I hated that movie. It was so unfunny, and it's like, oh my God, when is this movie going to end? And I'm looking over, and no one else is really enjoying it. But I'm like, can we leave? And they're like, nah, let's just stay to the end. I'm like, God damn it! I got to sit in this theater because I'm with a group of people.
I almost wanted to walk out of Naked Gun. The new Naked Gun movie.
That bad, huh? Wow.
I mean, it wasn't so bad, but it felt like I don't need to see the rest of this. I know exactly what's going to happen.
I like when Liam Neeson does comedy.
I felt like it wasn't quite right. Like he wasn't I thought it seemed like.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a notification. Okay.
Too much movie talk?
No.
Oh.
No, Gary Busey has just told me that there is a name for half lemonade, half iced tea. He says it's called a Tom Collins. Okay. So there you go.
That's not what it's
called. It has a name. He says it's called a Tom Collins. Thank you, Mr.
Tom Collins
Busey.
is a cocktail.
That's made of half lemonade and half iced tea. I know. We're saying the same thing.
No.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Mr. Busey.
Tom Collins is an alcoholic drink.
You can't. What are you saying? You can't trust a guy who's won a freaking Oscar. The guy won an Oscar for the Bad News Bears movie. What did he win?
Just because
the Buddy Holly movie.
Really?
Didn't he?
Is that what? I don't know.
Didn't he win?
But he probably won. I don't know, but just because someone won an Oscar, that does not mean you trust them.
Mr. Busey, if you can still hear us, or if you're still listening, did you win an Oscar for the
Pretty
the
sure
Buddy Holly
Harvey
movie?
Weinstein has some Oscars.
Hang on.
So,
hang on just a second. He says he doesn't remember.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah,
great.
He doesn't remember.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. A lot of times, listen, winning an Oscar is one of those things you either remember or you don't. I mean, sometimes you just don't remember something like that. Like I remember going to the Oscars, but I forget if I walked out with with an Oscar in my hand. I mean, I see there's an Oscar right there on the mantelpiece.
Looks
on the mantle. The mantle.
It looks mantle.
A mantelpiece is something that's on the mantle, right?
Yeah.
God damn, I'm sorry. So. I'm sorry that we already have a title because a mantelpiece is something
on top of a mantelpiece over on the mantle. Right now?
It's another mantle.
Okay, another mantle on top of the mantelpiece.
Yeah, there's another mantle that's balanced on top of the mantelpieces.
Wow, that mantelpiece must be really like oblong and big.
Yeah, I don't really understand how it works, but sometimes people will put like a second mantle on top of the mantelpieces. Let's just not talk about it.
I doubt it. Well, we don't have to talk about it. I don't know why it's a problem to talk about it.
You know, because it upsets a lot of people.
I don't think that.
And as I tried to say at the beginning of this podcast, my intention is not to upset anybody. I'm sorry if me bringing up the second mantle, sitting on top of the mantelpieces, has upset any of you cunts out there.
No,
my apologies.
Oh, right. See, that's the thing that might upset people.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to upset them, but talking about mantelpieces and mantles.
Okay. Listen, Greg, Gary Busey was nominated for an Oscar for the Buddy Holly story, but he didn't win.
Did he win it though?
No, I said he didn't win.
So what's that Oscar that's sitting on top of his mantelpiece?
He probably stole it. That's the answer. He stole it. He probably stole it from Nick Nolte.
Did Nick Nolte win an Oscar?
Because he might have thought that he was Nick Nolte because they looked the same.
What did Nick Nolte win the Oscar for? Was it North Dallas 40?
I honestly don't know. I just wanted to bring up Nick Nolte because they look the same.
I think if Nick Nolte won for anything, I bet it was Prince of Tides.
Let's see.
Do you remember Prince of Tides is about this guy who lived at the beach?
He's won 3 Oscars.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Prince of Tides.
Yeah.
Prince of Tides.
Yeah.
For Affliction.
Affliction, right. I forgot.
Yeah. And a movie which I'm unaware of this movie, Warrior.
He won an Oscar for a movie called Warrior that neither of us have ever heard of?
I think it was a Best Supporting Actor.
I think he's making that up. I think he didn't really win that last
He
one.
made that up?
I think he won the first two, but he went and he like changed his
edited
Wikipedia.
his Wikipedia page.
I also won one for a movie called Warrior.
We'll call it a Warrior.
Who's gonna?
Yeah.
You look up. That's a common word. I won it for a movie called The. Try looking that up, idiots. Nick Nolte,
like Warrior is a Tom Hardy movie that he was a supporting actor in.
So Tom Hardy, did Tom Hardy win the Oscar for that too?
I don't. Let's look it up. Let's find out. Okay.
I have to say something. I have to say something serious about Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is an excellent actor. He's such a good actor that I never know what he looks like. I don't know what Tom Hardy's face looks like. It's almost like I have face blindness when it comes to Tom Hardy.
Have you seen the movie that helps me know what he looks like is Mad Max Fury Road?
I have seen Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Frankly, I would not drive on that road.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like a safe road.
Wait a second. I'm
waiting.
I am not seeing it. Oh, Academy Awards. Yeah. Oh, he was only nominated. Wait, no.
Huh? What? What?
I am not seeing any mention of him winning an award. Of Nick Nolte winning an award or an Oscar for
Warrior.
He won awards for the movie, but he didn't win an Oscar for it.
I told you he changed it. He changed his own Wikipedia. We've just exposed you, Nick Nolte.
No, I think that was
exposed you.
I think that was AI or something. Wait, no, that was.
Oh my God!
Come on!
Oh, I wish we could talk more about it, but no, there's the music.
No,
it's
nominations.
Nominations. I'm sorry. Our time is up. Thank you so much for joining us on Two Guys.
He didn't win an Oscar. These were nominations.
He's talking about lettuce.
I'm talking about
My name is Greg Benson.
He didn't win. Nick Nolte didn't win.
We will see you next time. Two Guys down there.
Kind of disappointing that Nick Nolte never won an Oscar. Okay, what were we talking about?
Bye-bye.
What?